starting.
We're here. We made it.
We made it. Ooh, I forgot to grab some.
Oh.
Just be fancy. Because we're fancy. Obviously.
Classy.
We have the classiest of the classy. Nothing is too good for me. Where are we? Here we are. We're going to go full screen so we can read along with you guys.
Wonderful.
Awesome, wonderful. Hi guys, how are you? This is another Cocktails and Contours. I am your host, Bella Noche, and I do this every other week. Thank you for watching, and we're just going to kiki for the next half hour, 30 minutes or so, and we'll see what happens. But I have a very special guest with me today, so please help me welcome Miss Annie Manildoo.
Hello.
You look like a pink ostrich.
I do,
like
don't
you look
I?
so warm and comfortable.
I know, I have all the feathers. It's great.
It's great. No.
Super comfy.
You know, like I want to take a nap on you. How are you, girl?
If I had a dollar for every time I've heard that.
She'd have $1. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You trekked out to get here today.
Girl.
So Annie is actually a Long Island queen who graciously braved the Long Island Expressway to get over here. It took her 5.5 hours and a mule and swimming across the river, but she got here, goddammit, and she made it work.
Oh my God.
She's professional.
It was crazy. It was like, well, I mean, it's the LIA. I should have known.
Anyone who lives in Long Island knows how crazy that expressway can get and how ridiculous it's just.
Nightmare.
It's really bad. The Long Island Expressway has made me late many a time. And that's why I live in New York City. But anyway, so part of Cocktails and Contours is we always start with a cocktail, and we hope that you enjoy one with us. But so this morning I messaged her, and I was just like, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? And I was just like, you know what? Let's do something like stupid and fun. And so I was like, do you like wine? She says, yeah. And I knew what kind of wine she said she was going to say because, you know, she's like Long Island trash. And she's like, oh, white wine. And I was just like, okay, any type? She's like, bitch, anything sweet. And I was just like, all right, we're going for it. And so I decided to get her a little bottle of sweet bitch wine. I felt it was appropriate. I have no idea how this tastes. This is an experiment. I actually do not really like white wine very much. And I also do not like sweet wine very much. So I am stepping outside my comfort zone, ladies and gentlemen, because this mermaid's going to hop into a new lagoon today with this. And do you see my little mug? This is my Cocktails and Contours mug. It tells a mermaid. It says, of course I drink like a fish. I'm a mermaid.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes. No, my sister, Ramona Mirage, got it for me for Christmas.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I'm obsessed with it.
I love Ramona.
No, she's great. Another one that has done stuff with you out in Long Island.
Correct? Yeah, and doing more.
I'm very excited. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. Thank you for joining us. God, let's see what this is.
I like it.
I know you like it. It's a choice.
Yeah. It's fitting.
Oh. Easier the second time around. I hate it, but I'll drink it. It's a drink, right? Cheers.
Alcohol content. Here's
alcohol content. This is how committed I am to you guys for drinking alcohol on this show. I'm committed. Let's see how much I can actually stomach. Ugh, revolting. Anyway, no, it's actually not bad. I'm just being a bitch. So I've known you now for I think the better part of a year.
Yeah, possibly even longer. I
think maybe a little longer.
Brunch at where was that?
Oh, at the West End.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
whenever
okay.
that was happening.
Whatever that was.
Whatever that was.
Yeah. So I guess it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Look at us, girl.
Ain't that some shit?
Friends for a year. Cheers to that. Oh, she's gonna make me drink more.
Absolutely.
She's the one getting me wasted now. Enabler. So how long have you been doing drag?
When's Memorial Day? like June.
She has me drink shitty wine, and then she wants to ask me questions about days of the year.
Whenever Memorial Day is, it's that day.
It's like right before summer, right? Isn't it June?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, because Labor Day is end of summer.
Yeah.
Making me think.
Whatever that is, when the next one comes, it'll be 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I didn't know you were doing drag for that long.
Yeah,
Congrats.
it's been a long road, girl.
I'm about it. I'm so about it. One of the things I love about you, you're a fantastic host.
Oh,
you really are. You're so entertaining. You know how to work a mic. Even you know how to do like the right amount of like stupid camp and like good camp. And I'm all about it. No, I'm all about it because like hosting's what I do. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
So I respect the craft of hosting. A lot of people don't realize that hosting is actually a skill. Not everyone can host. You can be an amazing performer, but put you on a mic and you're like, wasn't that funny? And
it's true. You can't just like laundry list the names of like
Right. It is an art. It is an art. I've been wanting to do more stand-up comedy and drag because I incorporate that into my hosting. It's fun. I've had mild success with it so far. People like it.
I might. I've been thinking about writing a few things. It's just hard, you know.
There's no time. There's no time.
There's no time.
And like New Yorkers know, like there's just no time for anything. You're constantly scheduled. You have all these things. If you're chasing something, you're trying to do something, always scheduled. There's a time limit on everything. You're literally jumping from like event to event to event to try and just keep up. But you know, my friend Jessie's watching, and she says the hair's gorgeous. Thanks, love. I miss you. Hope you're doing okay out there. She just moved to Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was like, what is that? And then I realized that you were looking over there. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, well, because I guess it should be here too. Oh, people are commenting. Oh, I love it. So, please feel free to ask us questions, anything you want. It could be stupid. It could be about us. It could be our opinion on something that's happened. We love talking back to people.
What is this and why is it on my newsfeed?
I don't know, sir. I feel like that's a personal question.
Right? Like, I mean,
like it's your news.
Page,
it's
right?
your news feed, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, I mean, you clicked on it. But
enough to leave a comment.
Yeah.
But we love it. So we love comments. Please make sure you write to us. It could be stupid. It could be anything. If you want to test our brain knowledge, if it's interesting enough, I'll call it out and give you a little shout out because.
Oh God, that's my brain knowledge. Well,
what's left of it?
What part of New York are you
me.
from? What part of New York are you from, actually?
So Felicia is asking what part of New York are we from. I was actually raised in Queens, in Astoria. So I'm originally from Astoria. Thank you, Lisa. She says, love the necklace. Thanks.
Oh.
What else? So Eddie's asking, who are you guys supposed to be?
Supposed to be.
So, Eddie, you missed the little intro part. So my name is Noche. I do a spoiled live cast every 2 weeks on Wednesday, and I have a drag queen from New York City to have on here that we just talk to about and get to know, a little bit more about each other. We don't, New Yorkers have a hard time sometimes making friends and getting to know the real person.
Ain't that the truth?
So just because we have to be so many different people at so many different times. So it's nice to sometimes just like really get to know someone. Like this is like, watch what happens live, just like less production value. But there is production value now because I just got a new ring, cute little like thing I ordered off Amazon. Amazon Prime should sponsor me. It funds all of my drag. Not all of it, but most of it.
I buy so much shit off of it.
However, it's like this new little ring light with like a clip. I've been watching like bloggers on YouTube and stuff like that. I was just like, okay, see what they're doing. And so I was just like, it's 2018, time to step this up. I've been doing this for a year now. And we're gonna have production value.
Yes.
At least you can see us.
That's the important.
No, that is the important part. Hector grew up in Long Island.
Oh, so did I.
And so someone commented about, people not knowing about drag. And, drag, even though it is a lot more mainstream than it used to be, a lot of people still are not exposed to it. Like, if you are in the industry, you're constantly exposed to it. It's normal for you.
Right.
But if you don't go out, if you don't, know of gay culture, if you've never seen, like, for instance, like RuPaul's Drag Race or Dragula, it's not that mainstream yet. So people are still, don't understand drag. But you know what? It's important to ask the question because I will give you the rundown of everything you need to know about how amazing drag is and how it affects your life in a positive way.
Drag.
That's going to be my PhD thesis.
I've been saying...
my PhD in drag.
I almost like I feel like I need to run for like a public office on Long Island and just like make Long Island gay again. You know.
Make Long Island gay.
Yeah.
It's already pretty gay, but you know.
Yeah, I know. It needs to be amped up a little. You know, we need a little more drag in
Seriously.
that bitch.
So we have a question from Johnny.
Yeah.
For Annie, how did your parents take it when you started drag?
Oh, that's a good question.
This is a good question. Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you. My parents were funny about it actually. They didn't get it because they're a little bit older, and so you know, I had to like explain. First, I had to explain to them I was gay, as if that was, you know, not enough. Then I had to be like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna go entertain people as a woman. My parents were just like,
What a segue.
Okay.
What a segue.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was awkward a little bit until they finally started to understand, like, what I was doing.
So there's an adjustment period.
Yeah.
I feel like you're off camera. Move over. You're not that fat, God.
I mean, well, shit.
See, there you go. We need to recognize the fullness of this wig.
I know, this wig is out of control. But yeah, eventually they,
She needs a
actually,
rub.
you know what's funny is that my mom, like, is, like, helping me find places to store my wigs now.
There's the struggle is where I have one little, like, makeshift shelf in my room that I have, like, my good styled wigs on, and all the rest of them I have to, like, comb out every time I use them.
Yeah, see, I used to just shove them in bags until...
I have a bunch of wigs shoved in bags in my room. Like, you do not want to go into my room now.
Done. Like, this one, finally, I have nice hair.
It's like my room. It's like you walk into my room and I'm currently losing a drag version of Jumanji. It's just taken over.
Oh my God,
I'm living in the drag jungle. I'm watching out for like fishnets that like just pop out and try to drag you under the bed. But yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. We have fun. Speaking of, did anyone see that new Jumanji movie? Did you see it?
No, I have not.
I haven't seen it because when I was a kid, I loved that movie Jumanji. If anyone has seen the movie Jumanji, comment about what you thought.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because I'm actually curious. I need like a real review. So if anyone's seen it,
it's upsetting because Robin Williams, like, you know, he was kind of
amazing.
I mean, irreplaceable. You know, it's like.
But I think it's like a different take on the story. It's not a remake. It's like a different. It's like a different game of Jumanji.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of curious.
My brother worked on the first one. Stop it.
Oh, no way!
How cool is
That's so cool. That's where I had like a little like boy crush on Kirsten Dunst for a hot second.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and I very much like her. I still enjoy her. She's one of the girls that I would actually like kind of be like, okay, we could see how this goes. Do you have any girls that you would actually like? You know,
I have an immediate answer.
Who?
But it's like a woman from a time period. Elizabeth Hurley in Bewitched, I want to say, or that movie where she plays the devil.
Oh, Bedazzled.
Bedazzled, yes.
I remember that. That was Brendan Fraser too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That movie is so funny. Yeah, I love it.
She is bangable in that movie, in my opinion.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst is from Johnny's old Jersey town. Fun fact. She does look a little Jersey.
Yeah, I believe that. There's always said a movie I've never heard of. Girl, you're too young.
That's cool though.
You gotta get on that. It's a great movie.
Lynette wants to know where we got our wigs from. Someone actually did yours.
Somebody actually gave me this wig. I actually am not sure where they got the actual wig from, but I know that it was styled by Frank Bakari. I want to say is
Frank Bakari. Yeah,
his last name?
I need to give him one of mine so you can see what he does with it.
He's incredible. I've given him wigs that were done, and he brought them back to life.
Mine was actually a gift from a friend of mine, Gigi Blue-Moore, who I've had on Cocktails and Contours before. If you go back to the archives, it's actually a fun one. We get like served by like half-naked men. They're like serving like food and cocktails.
Yeah,
we're out on her deck. It's cute. We're out on her deck and like in the rain, but like we're under the covering, so it's like cool and it's cute. I had a lot of fun with that one. We have Chris who's saying hello from New Zealand.
What?
New Zealand in the house. Yes.
New Zealand.
Filmed Lord of the Rings there.
Did they? I didn't know
did.
That.
They filmed Lord of the Rings in New Zealand.
I don't really know much about Lord of the Rings.
I know too much about Lord of the Rings. Okay, so Chris from New Zealand, he says amazing. He says Jumanji's amazing. You'll laugh your wigs off throughout the whole movie. The Rock and Kevin Hart together are so damn funny. I feel like I'm biased because I find New Zealand exotic, but I feel like I suddenly trust you.
Right?
I just
like
do.
anything.
Chris, I feel
like
something.
that.
You might be in New Zealand, but I feel there's trust. There's like a trust. We're like Captain Planeting this shit.
Is it weird that
when our powers combine?
Accents just make things sound true. Is that wrong for me to say?
My Siri is set to an Australian male.
Everything probably sounds like it's completely true.
Absolutely, even when he's dead fucking wrong.
You probably never question him at all.
I don't until I realize that he's wrong. Kind of like my boyfriend. I don't question him until I realize that he's wrong.
I wouldn't question him either, though.
Well, that's the thing.
He's so smart.
He's so fucking
you
smart.
would never expect Paul to be wrong about anything.
Right, he's so smart. And so when he says something, you immediately trust it. And then you think about it, you're like, wait a second. You want to say that again?
Say what he says.
It's a compliment. I think it's a compliment that we automatically trust what you say because you're so damn smart. And then sometimes just like, wait, hold up. I don't think that was correct.
Well, Zoe says she'd like to do a shoot of us in these looks.
Oh, cute. No,
You know?
I'm all about like my new thing this year is I'm going a little darker.
I would need to find something to put underneath this dress.
We'll do it professionally. We're actually we're doing comfy drag right now. You just can't see it.
Yeah, yeah. There's secrets.
Waist up, we're flawless.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so this year we're talking about, because drag constantly evolves. Most like people, you always go into new stages of your life, you discover new things, you discover new styles, so drag is very much like that. So this year I'm doing a lot more dark stuff. I like darker colors.
I like
Because
that.
I was starting very colorful, you know, I'm like the mermaid of New York City, so very colorful. But I've worn more black this past month than I've worn of all of last year. And I'm into it. I'm feeling like the black with the pop of color. I've been doing a lot of it. I just got this new dress that I'm wearing tomorrow at Rock Bar. Oh, so those in New York, I'm premiering a show tomorrow at Rock Bar at 7 p.m. with Avant Garbage. It's called Washed Up, and we're opening for their Drag Race viewing party because the All Stars premieres tomorrow. So if you're around, if you want to come down, you want to have a good time, Rock Bar 7 p.m. We'll be there, and we're gonna give you one heck of a show. It's gonna be fun. However, how do you feel like your drag has evolved? What's been like your biggest evolution as aesthetically? What has been, because that's a journey as well.
You know what's really funny is that actually you asked me this in the first time I've ever worn pink hair. That's been a thing. You've been trying to add more black to your wardrobe, and I've actually been adding more color to mine. So we're kind of like doing the opposites. Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah.
And we're kind of doing it right now because we're both doing the color, but you're doing a lot of color, and I'm doing like less color.
This is something I would never usually be seen in.
She was trying to impress me.
Yeah, you know. I figured, how would I?
It was funny because she walked in with this like big box and a bag over it, and I was like, "Ooh, she got a big wig in there. How to pull out my big wig?"
Oh, that also. My hair has gotten a lot better ever since Frank has been in my life. So
sometimes you meet people and they're just
And
Sarah says she likes the pink.
Thank you.
The pink is fun. The pink is cute.
It is fun. I live for it. And there's glitter in this bitch. I don't know if you can really tell on camera.
I can tell. That's cute, though.
It's cute. It's really
So,
nice.
fun fact, the first time I tried to glitter a wig, I put way too much. And throughout the gig, I just had, like, glitter dripping onto, like, all my body. Which was cool because it was, like, this iridescent light green. So it looked like I had scales. But it took forever to come off.
It's probably
glitter is the herpes of the craft world. It never goes away.
You definitely still got glitter.
Never. Glitter is ingrained into my, like, subdermis. My epidermis is just, like, I exfoliate glitter.
I told you about the times
and not by choice, even though I'm not mad at it sometimes.
I had told you about the times that I pooped glitter, correct?
Of course she says that while I'm drinking her nasty-ass wine. What?
I think I've told you the story. Well, I was using glitter a lot at one point in my drag career, and, basically I had, I would say, glitter on my face at least, once a week, And
I always have glitter on my face.
It was a lot. It was the most, and then
It was the most.
And then I got over it. I was like, no more. I can't. I need to take a break from glitter, which was hard because
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. And then a month later.
Cheers. Hope you're drinking too.
Yeah, for real though. Get on that. And so a month later, after I had used glitter, I'm telling you, hadn't used it for literally a month, there was glitter in my poop.
It's the most fabulous poop ever.
Yeah, I would poop, I'd get up, I'd look, and there would be glitter, in the poop, all over it.
I immediately went to like, wouldn't that like cut back there? Because like, you ever heard of those girls
You
that
would
like
think,
that
right?
put the glitter in their eyes and they cut their cornea and stuff like that, and they like have seeing
Right.
problems because they put glitter too close to their eye.
You would think so.
I've always been a little scared of that. That's why I use like really fine glitter. Because
Yeah,
I used to use that like big crack glitter because it sparkles a lot.
Mhm.
But I heard those stories. I was like, not worth my eye, girl.
Dangerous.
Not worth my
That
eye.
shit is dangerous. I paid a lot of money for my eyes too. I would rather keep them.
I didn't
But,
pay a lot of- Did you get like vision correction?
Yeah,
I wanna do that.
I had fucking cataracts.
Did you?
Yeah, at 28 years old.
Oh my god.
Ain't that some shit?
Was it like a random thing or like was it slowly growing?
It was a rare case of like from birth. Like I'm like one of the lucky
so you were like
ones.
slowly developing cataract.
Yeah, my whole life. Isn't that crazy? It only
Wow.
happens like the only times that happens to children is like through trauma or like through just a really weird genetic
That's
goof.
crazy.
Yeah, and I've had just a weird genetic goof.
See, I don't have any weird like things like that.
Yeah,
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for the compliment. He likes the purple lips.
Oh, that's...
And yes, it's
Yeah,
a
I
huge
love
glass. Go big or go home.
Hello.
So, well,
So,
kudos.
yeah.
I'm glad your sight
Yeah,
has been
20/20
restored.
vision though, girl. I paid a couple grand. Now I'm perfect.
I wonder if Jesus charged to heal people, and like they just didn't write that down.
I mean, shit. There's money to be made, girl.
Well, yeah, all these fucking reverend pastors that like heal people.
Oh god, that's a long journey. I have a lot of opinions on that.
Oh, Edgardo, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm Veronica Saint Cartier. Whack! Yes, that's my favorite. So like, you know that like annoying that some people find it annoying, but like one of my favorite things in the world is the whole like whack.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's one of my favorite things. Like, I tell people to do that in my shows. Like if you
I
just,
like-
I would
love
take
it
that. I
and
would take
hate
that
it.
over applause.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I think it's more personal.
I think it's more personal.
A little,
I don't know about that, but
And, you know.
it's cute. I
yeah,
enjoy
it's
it.
encouraging.
It's
It's
it's encouraging.
They tried.
Please continue.
They
You tried.
Yeah.
You tried. You just didn't want to distract me with the clapping. I'm very
I'm
ADD.
very much enjoying how my nose looks in this lighting. I just want to put that out there. That's real good. Oh.
Oh, look, we got a Christian watching. And he's
Oh.
mad. This is so
Is
much
he
fun.
mad?
He's mad.
Why are you mad though?
I don't know.
What's the matter?
Oh, they're saying that.
I'm trying to see. That's too
Oh,
far away.
it's too much. TLDR. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you were being nice, thank you. If you're not, go away.
Yeah. You clicked on it. I don't know what to tell you.
So Felicia asked where I got my lip color.
You know, where
It's
did you get that?
it's actually an abracadabra shade.
Oh, ooh, is it one of the queens?
Yeah, it's Paige Turner.
Okay.
I just
Pretty.
I like the color.
It's real pretty.
And then I got this glitter dust from Alcone. My friend
Ooh.
Apocalypto works there, who I've also done a cocktails concert with. She's fantastic. She's this crazy makeup artist.
Nice.
And then you just do a little glitter dust on it, and then you
That's it.
look like a mermaid.
Well, okay. Well, I
Wailed in.
You don't gotta try that hard. You already look like a mermaid.
I'd be surprised how hard it takes to look like a mermaid sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, with practice comes
it's
perfection.
really hard to
but-
look like a trashy Long Island middle-aged housewife.
And you
so.
pull it off so well.
Thank you.
I feel like it's just
Thank you.
natural.
You know,
Some
I've
people
been-
are just born to be
I've been
things.
trained for many years on how to live this life.
She's talking about her childhood, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and you know, just all of my childhood influences. Roseanne.
Oh yes, so they're just commenting because now
That vision of
they're critiquing the lipstick.
Oh my god! Stop
Felicia's
it.
like, no, it's just like I love how it's not leaving marks on the glass. No, it's completely matte.
Oh yeah, no, mine left a lot of marks. Look at that.
Because you use gloss, right?
Well, okay, I use gloss. I also
can't
use.
stand gloss.
I know, I hate it too, but it makes my lips look nice and juicy.
No, I get it, but
And I also use Clown White on top of my lipstick, and I
oh,
also
that's
use,
all. Yeah, that's sticky.
I also use like $3 like matte lipstick from like the beauty supply store.
Yeah. So that glitter stuff, if you put on anything, it has a little sheen and it actually seals your lips in. So dual purpose. Yeah, I swear by it.
I'm gonna have to get me some of it here.
We'll go shopping one day, girl.
Yes. So, like...
Thanks, Monica. Monica says she loves the makeup.
Oh, thank you. Although my eyelashes
so if anyone...
wonky, so I covered it with my
yeah.
hair.
So here's audience question. I want you to comment where you're from.
Ooh, I like
if you're
that.
from somewhere like really interesting, we'll shout it out. Or if you're like
cover this
New
eye.
York City local, like in the house,
we
New
go.
York City, comment where you're from. Thanks, Monica. Yeah, it's pretty, right? Cotton candy fantasy.
Thank you.
Ooh, Felicia's from the Bronx.
Oh, hey!
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia. You can stay.
Yeah, right?
You can stay. We have a New Jersey
New
peasant.
Jersey. Yeah.
We have another New Jersey peasant.
The island of Long.
The island of Long.
Oh, I know you, Jennifer. We're friends, I think, on Facebook, right?
She's fun. I like her.
Yeah, we're definitely friends. I know you.
It's fun knowing people who watch because then they talk about it later and like, did you realize that you did that, blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yeah, I watched it back. Professional.
Yes.
So many people from Long Island.
Long Island represent.
I guess you're like popular or something out there.
I mean, people might know me a little.
Maybe.
Brooklyn. Okay.
Zoe's coming back to the city. Well, the city misses you.
Fun. Well, welcome back, girl.
Yes, seriously. Yeah, so Monica's saying very sweet, not like all the others. So I think that's the thing. I was just saying that she thought that drag queens are mean, which a lot of them are.
I mean, it's not
and
wrong.
some of it's part of like the game, and it is what it is,
Yeah,
and shade is shade, and you have to know to express. But like, there are some of us who are really, really nice, and like will drop anything to help each other.
It's true.
You know, we're a family, we're a community, and just like a family, sometimes you guys fight, you get into stuff, or there's people you don't like. It happens.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of us, when you get to know us, we're not much different than you guys.
I realized that my belt was not even in the frame.
She's stripping and didn't even know it.
I know.
We have someone from Petra Katie, Manhattan proper.
Oh,
Come on, Manhattan. We're in
okay.
Manhattan, because now we got to get specific. We're in Manhattan, Petra.
Right? Now I need to know. Tell me where you are.
So Felicia wants to know what events we're doing. So I'm actually a New York City drag queen. I said earlier, tomorrow night I will be at Rock Bar at 7 p.m. I'm debuting a brand new show there with my gal pal Avant Garbage, and we are opening for the Drag Race All-Star screening there that's happening at 8. So if you're around tomorrow night or need somewhere to watch Drag Race All-Stars and you're in the city, come down to Rock Bar because we get a show and then a show. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. How about you, girl? What are you up to?
Well, I got a few things on my plate. I mean,
For all the Long Island people watching, since it's so plentiful.
yeah, because you know there's so much happening on Long Island. But I'm making shit happen on Long Island because make Long Island gay again, guys. That's my platform. But if I want to keep it simple, I have a website, www.anniemanildoo.com. You know, www.anniemanildoo.com.
They don't know how to spell.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you gotta make sure. But tomorrow, I'll be in Belmore, Nassau County, at Pride for Youth, competing in Drag Factor, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's free admission. Anybody who is LGBTQ or an ally from 18 to 30 are permitted to come. It's free. They give you food.
I feel like that's ageist.
I mean, it kind of is. I don't know.
No, that's a thing. I'll talk about that in another episode. Don't worry.
But that's a whole,
That's like a whole separate topic. We can be here for an hour and a half.
Oh, forget that.
Go ahead.
But it's like a youth, service place. It's cute. And you can get tested for STDs and HIV and all that stuff there for free. Possibly even pay you to do it sometimes because they get funded by, New York. It's cute. But yeah, so they're doing a drag contest, and I will be competing, which is funny because last week we hosted a drag contest.
We did. That was so much fun.
That was
so much fun.
And then, of course, Sherry Vime is coming to Off Key Tiki on February 1st. I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be so much fun. And we have that show at the end of February.
Yes, we do. We're gonna be in a show together. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. We have like rehearsals and stuff. Like
I know.
We're doing numbers. We're doing numbers. We have rehearsals. It's gonna be cute. My drag mom is watching Madison Mansfield. I love
hi,
you
Madison!
too. I love you too.
I love Madison.
She was. So we did a an event in Connecticut this past weekend with the Imperial Court of New York. It's an organization that I'm part of, and we did a charity event out in Connecticut. And we all got to perform, and so I did a performance, and Madison was actually hosting. And so after I performed, she was just like, so I want everyone to know, like, that's my drag daughter, and she's my favorite drag daughter. It was really cool, because I adore her, and I look up to her so much. So I'm glad that, I'm the favorite.
That's so cute.
And rightfully so. No, I'm joking.
I love Madison. She's great.
No, she's great. And Petra said, if you're still watching, she said she's from the Upper East Side, that bougie bitch.
Yeah,
So Upper East Side, just to let you know, Upper East Side ends at 96. There are bitches that live like between 100th and 110th. It's Upper East Side. No, that's East Harlem. That's where we are. So Upper East Side, you're like literally, I don't know, 20 blocks away from me, if that. You're literally between 20 and 40 blocks away from me at this very moment, Petra.
By the way, I was
so close.
I was already like a little bit late, but it was so I had to like resist every urge in my body to not park on the corner of the road and get halal food and just be later because I saw a halal stand like right around the block. I was like, oh my god,
halal food. God. So Madison said that now she's in trouble. But when aren't you in trouble, Maddie? Just saying.
I mean.
And I have every confidence that you can handle yourself.
I mean, I drove 50,000 miles to be here, so.
50,000 miles. That is commitment.
Just saying.
That's almost as good as 2 people getting married on my show. Oh, wait, that happened last week. People got married on my show last week. If you were watching last week, my guest, Scarlett Fiore, surprise proposed to her boyfriend, Eddie. They're both lovely. And they got married right here in my apartment with my boyfriend, who's a ordained minister.
Oh, that's so fun.
It was really cool. And if you guys want to see that, like, it was a gag. He was crying. It was beautiful. I love emotional, like, thing, especially because I don't feel them. Check in the archives. Check in the archives for that, because that was a really fun episode. It was the first one of this year. Yes, you were the second one of 2018. You're the second episode of 2018. Cheers.
Starting off great. Make America gay again.
God, this wine, I can feel my hangover forming already. Like, I can just feel it forming in my brain. I know what
I like drinking something that makes you hate yourself in the morning.
I don't need to drink to do that.
I mean, I hate myself in the morning just from other life choices, but like...
Yeah, but no, the hangover is gonna be real because we're definitely finishing this whole bottle.
That's why
I bought this wine bottle, and unless you want to take it home,
water with Tina on it.
I love Tina.
Me too.
The character from Bob's Burgers, assholes.
Just pooped its pants.
No, I heard it. I could hear the resounding. You what? Stupid assholes. The fun thing about this show is the longer it goes on, the like more tipsy and out there we get, even when you're drinking water. I'm actually like really good right now.
I like really don't drink often, so like after that first glass.
Do you usually only drink at shows?
I don't even drink at shows. You know what's funny is that I actually kind of fake out because I'll drink like a ginger ale or something to make it look like I'm drinking like a Captain and Ginger or something like that, just so that like people think that I'm like doing the thing where like you get drunk.
I've done that. I order mine half strength. If I know I'm doing like a long show, I order them half strength.
Yeah, just because like I used to drink a lot when I was younger, so like nowadays I don't bother as much. Like I also like to be like aware of what I'm doing.
You guys can't see it, but there's a feather.
Yeah. Oh wow! What the hell? I grabbed it and went. I shot that way.
I blew it.
Funny. Oh.
She thought it was magic.
The way it moved just didn't. That was really okay.
So
anyway.
Felicia asked, "Have we tried the Hello Kitty wine?" Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
What's Hello Kitty wine?
Is it good?
Is it only available in Japan?
Yeah,
Can I get it on Amazon Prime?
Does it cost a lot of money?
It's Hello Kitty wine. It better not cost a lot of
Right?
money.
Like, I feel like it should not, but at
It's
the
like-
same
that's
time,
like-
I feel like it will.
That's actually sweatshop wine. Like
legitimately, though.
it comes in a dollhouse,
Probably.
meaning it's a box.
Oh my god, I can't. Box wine.
Box
They sell it for
sweatshop
like
wine
$60
with
'cause
like
they put Hello Kitty
with
on
right
it.
with like a pink Hello Kitty sticker.
Yeah, I feel like I can see that happening.
Johnny says, "I think Gaga's coming out with a wine. It better be good because
Oh, that
Nicki
better be
Nicki
good.
Minaj came out with that Moscato bullshit, and one of my friends like thought they were being all like hard and bought it, and I was like,
God. Being hard and getting Moscato should not be in the same sentence. Let's just end that right there.
just adding insult to injury.
That's just sad. That's
Yeah,
not right.
post the link here so that everyone can get a box of Hello Kitty wine.
Yeah, for real though. Because I need to know. I need details.
Details on Hello
I'm
Kitty.
confused and scared.
I'm very. Is that Hello Kitty store still in Times Square? I don't go to Times Square anymore. That place
Oh,
is
God, I
like
don't
danger
go to the
zone.
city.
Anyone who lives in New York
Yeah.
City, just actually lives in New York City, unless you have to go to Times Square for work, you avoid it like the plague. There's just it's too much. The cruelest thing they did, they put a Disney store right in Times Square. It is the only Disney store in Manhattan.
They did?
They did. The only Disney store in Manhattan is in Times Square, and it's so infuriating.
I've
They used to
never
have back
went-
in the day. God, I'm dating myself. They used to have one on
Dating
Fifth Avenue.
yourself.
Shut up. They used to have one on Fifth Avenue, and it was beautiful. It was 3 levels. It was awesome. And then they put it into this rinky-dink mother trucking thing in Times Square, and it just makes me mad. Disney has money. Why would you do Times Square? Like, okay, fine, I get it. There's money to be made, but like, what about the people who really love Disney, like, and don't want to just use it as like a, you know, a
I've just
place-
never wanted to.
I just
not
missed the
go-
Fifth Avenue store, in case you can't tell. I'm a little bitter.
Well,
Can you tell?
Clearly. I never like not
many
wanted something to
feelings.
exist and like wanted to go somewhere so bad. Like I automatically I want to go to any Disney store because it's fucking Disney. But
I love Disney World.
it's the worst location for a Disney store ever. And
It's the worst location for any store.
I love
Anything in
Disney.
Times Square, I don't go.
No, thank you. Yeah.
The last time I was in Times Square, I went to Dallas Barbecue with my best friend and her mom. And it was
I haven't been to Dallas Barbecue, but I've heard.
It's a good place, not for nothing. It's a good place. And I was having like a crappy day, and I was talking to her, and she's like, "We're going to Dallas. Like, why don't you just come?" And she also hates Times Square, so this is like a treat because it's actually a good place and it's it's fun, whatever. So I went, and we had a great time. It was just the getting in and the getting out was like, "Oh, get out of my way, get out of my way." So why are you taking your picture right here?
Oh, I can't with that. I cannot with that.
Even the Long Island girl knows what that's like.
Because like no, just no. Like don't stop in the middle.
See, there's the hierarchy. There's like you're like the top here is just like borough people, and then it's like Long Island, and then it's tourists, and then it's Staten Island, and then it's Jersey.
Yeah.
That's like the hierarchy. At least
You're right.
at least tourists give the city money, and I can avoid them if need be.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't do that with people from New Jersey.
Sometimes
They're
they're the worst,
everywhere.
though.
They're everywhere, and then they claim New York.
It's just anybody who takes pictures.
Anybody who takes pictures, anyone.
In the middle of the street, like
All you fucking
automatically hate
photographers
you.
that go to Times Square because you think it's pretty, you're an
Right.
idiot.
You're just holding me up from doing probably nothing.
Probably nothing, but I was
But I'm
on
still
my way to do
pissed.
something.
Yeah.
I have the right to be mad. You're in
Like,
my way.
I don't care if I have a gig or if I'm just walking down the street to get to the other side of the street and there's no time pressure. If you're in my way, I'm angry. Period. Done. End of story. It doesn't matter.
My 3 biggest things in walking into the street in New York City. Number 1 is the stopping to take a random picture. The number 2 is when there's the group that walks like parallel to each other, and there's just like a line of people walking down the
I
street,
hate
and you
that.
can't
Like
pass
a
them by.
fucking parade front.
Right, and you can't pass them by.
No thank
And then
you.
the third are like people with large bags that walk unnecessarily slow. Because a lot of times it's 2-lane, you can't pass a large bag if it's a person you can like squeeze by, like do that little like dodge weave.
Yup.
I already get pissed if you
And-
walk slow and then you have 2 big bags and I can't pass you. I'm ready to like donkey kick you.
And like I definitely have been that person with the large bag, but I try to step
Oh my
it
god,
up.
I have the best New York City story. You guys ready? Because then we're gonna wrap up. However, I have the best New York City story that I heard the other day. So a friend of mine was on the train, and you know how like it's crowded, people are trying to like squish their way in. Hold on, Hello Kitty sparkling wine is $55? Are you insane? $55 for a Hello Kitty wine? I'm sorry. No, I will go buy a bottle of Veuve Clicquot for that shit. Anyway, thank you for looking it up, though. That was super helpful. You've made my decision very clear. So,
yeah, that makes
crowded train, rush hour. You know how like people are squishing in. It's like stand clear of the closing doors, and it keeps doing that like open thing, because no one's doing it. Well, this person was in the car that was the reason of that, because the guy was legitimately holding the door open for somebody and stood there for about a minute and a half and didn't let the train go. And my friend walked behind him and donkey kicked him out of the train. And the doors closed and everyone applauded.
Oh, that's great.
That's one of my favorite New York City stories ever.
Good. I wish
that is one
that could come close to that.
I just want to witness it. I just want to witness it. So we're gonna go a few last year comments. Jennifer. So that I could be saying this wrong. Either it's Jennifer Patrick. That's a really interesting spelling of the name Jennifer.
Wait, what was that?
It's like it reminded me of Ganondorf at first from like Legend of Zelda.
See.
Yeah, that's a really interesting spelling.
Okay,
Jennifer.
Really cool.
Cute. It's like Genevieve, but Jennifer. Cute girl. I like it.
Really nifty.
I like it.
That's really cool.
And she says cheap wine is usually the best wine. And I was like, girl, I love me a little cheap wine. I love me a little cheap wine. Anita says, I love you girls, straight up. Come on, cocktail joke.
Okay.
I see your puns, Anita. I see them. Cute. I love a good theme.
Straight up.
What did someone else say? MCJ says that we're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And Kevin, you can go sit on a cactus. No, Kevin's my friend. His favorite thing to do is his drag persona is Edwina Skudowicz, and
I know Edwina Skudowicz.
Then you know.
Oh yeah.
Then you
hi.
know. You know.
I love that bitch.
I love her. So she's just having shit. I have the most hateful relationship with her, and it's one of my favorite like friendships ever.
I've been
it's so much fun
since I was like in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Like I want to say. I probably met that bitch when I was in 10th grade. That was 2000. Oh god, I don't even want to say it.
Then don't.
Yeah, let's just say
drag queens are timeless.
It was more than 10 years ago. Let's just put it that way. Possibly closer to 15, but we won't go there.
Yes, and his favorite thing is. So, do you know that Kevin has a pet raccoon?
No, what?
This is what happens on Long Island. People have pet raccoons. He has a pet raccoon.
I want a pet raccoon.
See, fucking Long Island.
That's like a life goal. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, not a raccoon. I want a squirrel.
Who are you?
I want a squirrel. Have you ever? Okay, hold on. Before you judge, have you ever looked up like?
Too late. I'm judging you so hard.
There's excuse me. There are YouTube videos of people who own squirrels. And I'm telling you, they're like a fucking dog when you.
There are YouTube videos of people shoving pickles up their ass. That doesn't mean you should do it.
Well, that's a little different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Because squirrels are adorable.
Pickle up your ass. Pet
a
squirrel.
Come on. I think the choice is clear. They're really cute.
All of your nuts would be gone. All four of them.
Well, no. Squirrels are actually known to be like super loyal and very friendly.
For that, you know what exotic animal I would have as a pet? I have two. I would either have a fox or a wolf.
Ooh.
I would have a fox or a wolf.
I want some kind of big cat.
I already have a cat, so I'm kind of done with that category. And I love him. So I want something else. I would have a fox or a wolf. And I've seen the whole domesticated fox things. They're really cute. They're illegal in New York. I've checked. I've checked. Or else I would have a fox.
Everything fun is illegal in New York. Let's be real.
Not for long.
Hello.
So did you hear so like Jersey, like props to Jersey.
Yes,
they're actually like very close to legalization of recreational marijuana. Well done, New York City. How can you let them beat us to that? Like,
right, Jersey
was it they finally needed their own moment? They needed something to like do. Right? They needed something after all these years to be like, well, New York, we did this first. And it's like,
yeah,
fine, you got that one.
I guess we gotta give them one thing, right?
Just one.
One.
Just one.
Literally one.
And Asbury Park.
Yeah.
It's joined together. Now I can smoke weed at Asbury Park. I love how the New Jersey one says, see, Jersey isn't that terrible.
Oh my god.
That's like saying I don't have that much cancer.
Right. I was just gonna say, like, that's not saying a lot.
My herpes doesn't flare up that much. What is this wine that you have me drinking?
It's sweet shit.
Oh my god. Dark days are here again. Oh, this is my cat. This is my cat, Raja. Do you want to say hi, Raja? Yes? He doesn't know what's going on. This is my cat, Raja. He is named not after the drag queen. He is named after Princess Jasmine's tiger in Aladdin. Everyone's like, oh, like the drag queen? I was like, no, like the tiger. He's a tiger.
Although, cats are drag queens, so...
Oh, he's such a drag queen.
That's such an
but also be known, Raja was a palace tiger. He was pampered. His best friend was a princess. Do you see the correlation?
True. That makes a lot of sense. Also the very strong Disney theme.
Yes. I love him.
He's in the weirdest position right now.
You should see him. He'll hang on the thing on like the side of my couch and just like... But that's just comfortable. This is comfortable.
His side is on my hand, but his like feet are on my like stomach, which is like sit up because I'm not laying down. So like this doesn't make sense. It's like he's sitting straight up.
Let me see him real quick, just so you can say one last hi to Spoil NYC, because we love our animals here. See, that's Raja.
He's Raja. So cute.
Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute?
I'm obsessed with cats. You have no idea.
He's so cute. Okay, my time.
I saw that there was a cat and I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Praise Jesus.
Praise
Everything
Jeebus.
Is
I like
much
Jeebus.
better.
Shout out to The Simpsons.
Yes.
Yeah, so now you've seen my cat. Actually, every once in a while you can see him walking in the background on this like shelf thing behind me. He'll just be like slinking through. So he's definitely made cameo appearances, but now we'll have a chance to meet him. So Raj is now officially part of Cocktails and Contours. Once in a while he'll make little guest appearances. Maybe one day I'll dress him up as like, I don't know, a margarita.
That'd be so cute.
Or maybe just a taco,
like a little,
you know,
martini.
pussy cat taco. She's trying. Workshopping. I feel like a fucking like New York, like Jersey housewife drinking this shit.
Well, perfect that I'm here because
it's so bad.
This is basically described who I am.
Is this what happens?
Yeah.
Am I currently being like turned into white trash?
You're basically becoming like the Real Housewives of Long Island.
I'm basically becoming like Honey Boo Boo.
Anybody who hangs out with me
turns trashy.
Their life becomes Real. Like think the nanny. You know,
Mr. Sheffield.
Yeah,
I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Oh, God,
I saw her on Broadway in Cinderella. She was the stepmother, and Carly Rae Jepsen was Cinderella.
Oh, that's cool.
It was the most not Broadway show I've ever seen, but I loved it. She even did the laugh once when she came on. It was great.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway, so guys, I've had so much fun today.
I did too.
This is a lot of fun, right? Like, and it goes by so fast.
It does.
It goes by so much faster than you think. I've had so many girls come on the show, and they're like nervous about what they're gonna say, whatever. We just start talking, whatever, and then I start rapping. They're like, "Oh, it's done?" And I'm like, "Yeah, girl, we've been here for 45 minutes." They're like, "What? Really?" So we have fun here. We have fun here, and thank you guys so much for tuning and watching. To my repeat viewers. This is fantastic. For the new viewers, please make sure you come visit me again. I'm here not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday with another very special guest, and I'm so excited. My first one of February, so it will be slightly Valentine's Day themed. Even though I fucking hate Valentine's Day, we're just gonna talk shit about love. That's gonna be the next thing. We're gonna talk shit about love. And I'm not going to tell you who it is just yet. You just have to tune in and find out. And it's actually a kind of like a really good choice for this one. However, thank you for being here, girl.
Thank you for having me here.
Where can we find you online, on the interwebs, as it were?
I mean, obviously on Facebook and all of the social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all that.
Give them the handle.
Instagram.
They're not that intelligent.
Well, it's either Annie.Manildoo or Annie_Manildoo. So Annie_Manildoo is for Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook is Annie.Manildoo.
You can tell she's used to plugging social media.
Also, I have a new website, www.anniemanildoo.com.
Oh, girl, that website is cute. I'm actually talking to the girl that's doing it with her, and
yes.
bitch is gonna get her own website because her website is actually really cute. Like, go check it out. It's super cute. I'm a little jealous,
cute.
and I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous very often. Trust.
It's regularly updated too, so everything I'm doing is on there.
Cute. And we're gonna talk about this after. However, once again, my name is Bella Noche. You can find me on my Instagram and Facebook at Bella Noche NYC. I would love to hear from you guys. Feel free to, we're both tagged in the status up there. Feel free to friend us, reach out, talk to us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Good night, New York City.
Bye.